សួស្តីបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាស្វាគមន៍សាជាថ្មីមកកាន់វីដេអូបង្រៀនមុខវិជ្ជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសកម្រិត 1B កម្មវិធីសាលារៀនចំនួនថ្មីវិទ្យាល័យព្រែកលៀបថ្ងៃនេះយើងនឹងរៀនមុខមេរៀនថ្មីដែលមានចំណងជើងថា Going Sightseeing ហើយនៅក្នុងទំព័រ79នៃសៀវភៅ New Headway Beginner 4th Edition. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to talk about the place you visited correctly. Write about the size in the town or city you live. Okay. ដូច្នេះនៅពេលដែលបងរៀនមេរៀននេះចប់បងនឹងអាចនិយាយអំពីទីកន្លែងដែលបងបានធ្លាប់ទៅដើរលេងហើយនឹងសរសេរអំពីសម្រស់ទីក្រុងឬក៏ទីកន្លែងដែលនៅក្នុងទីក្រុងដែលបងរស់នៅហ្នឹង Okay, so before we go to our new lesson, let's review the previous lesson. So from last week we learned about some phrases that we can use to talk about our last holiday. For example, some activities. Okay. So here are some words about the favorite kind of holiday. So it's about sitting on the beach, camping by a lake, relaxing in the sun, going skiing, playing sports, walking in the mountains, sightseeing in famous cities, visiting museums. Okay, so all of these phrases are some activities or favorite kind of holiday that most of you already have done it during your last holiday. And me too, I've been to camping by a lake or playing sports or walking in the mountains and sightseeing in the famous cities. That's from my last holiday only. Okay. So now let's go to our new lesson. Our new lesson this week is about going sightseeing. So how can you go sightseeing? You can just go around the city and look what happened around, what are the attractions in the city. Now let's look at the picture. So what is this picture? What can you see from this picture? Right? It looks like a map. Right. So here is the London map. Is a map of London city. And where is London? London is the capital city in the United Kingdom, or we can say the UK, right? So where do tourists go in London? So tourists go to museum, go to Chinatown, go to the National Gallery, go to Big Ben, and how can they do the sightseeing in the city? Actually, they can take a city tours bus, like you see in this red bus one. Alright, they can use that for free to go around the city, sightseeing the city, and take a picture with their friends and family while they're visiting there. Alright, so what can they buy from that city? Yeah, maybe they can buy a souvenir, they can buy clothes, they can buy postcard. Alright, so that is just what I want you to know about London. So what you're going to do next is to listen to the conversation and complete the blank. And the conversation is about someone asking the tourist officer in the tourist office. Alright, so please pay attention and listen all together. After listening, I will show you the answer.
Tape script 10.11. 1.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes. Can I have a map of the city, please?
Of course. Here you are.
Can you show me where we are on the map?
Yes, we're here in Regent Street in the city centre.
2.
We want to go on a bus tour of the city.
That's fine. The next bus leaves at 10 o'clock. It takes about an hour and a half.
Where does the bus go from?
It goes from Trafalgar Square, but you can get on and off when you want.
3.
I want to visit the British Museum. What time does it open?
It opens at 10 in the morning and closes at 5:30 in the evening.
How much is it to get in?
It's free.
Alright, so have you got the answer of the listening? If so, I will show you the answer to all of you to check if your answer is right or wrong. Okay, so here is the answer. Um, for the answer, I'm going to tell you now. Hello, can I help you? Yes, can I have a map of the city, please? Of course, here you are. Can you show me where we are on the map? Yes, we're here in the Regent Street in the city center. So here's another answer of another conversation. We want to go on a bus tour of the city. That's fine. The next bus leaves at 10 o'clock. It takes about an hour and a half. Where does the bus go from? It goes from Trafalgar Square, but you can get on and off when you want. Alright. And the last conversation. I want to visit the British Museum. What time does it open? It opens at 10 in the morning and closes at 5:30 in the evening. How much is it to get in? It's free. Okay. Alright, so next activity here. I want you to write about your own city. Where do they go? What is there to do in your town? Okay. So to give you some example, here are my example. So I asked you to write about where do they go? What is there to do in your town? So I want you to describe about your city. How does it look? What are their attraction in your city? Okay. So here is my example. We have beautiful riverside park. Visitors go shopping at the central market. They can buy souvenirs, silk scarf, and many other things. After city sightseeing, visitors eat at the Khmer restaurants. Okay. So here are my example. You can write similar. Maybe you can describe your community that you're living in. Okay. And here's a homework. Write about your town or city you live in. Describe where visitors go and what they do in your town or city. Thank you so much. Goodbye. See you later.